Okay, we should be live. And I just did a millennial pause. Oh no. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically where you wait for everything to load up on the other screen. But anyhoozle, do it every time. I don't know why on streams. It's just a thing that I do because I have to make sure everything's working. But we've got a Vanquisher here. Just gonna go with a basic name. We're naming the pet cat a Frumpkin because reasons, and we're playing a Vanquisher, the class that I actually haven't played much with. Most of my play has been Destroyer and the Alchemist, just because that's what we played through whenever we first did it. So let's go ahead and hop on in. We're gonna go on probably normal difficulty. I'm tempted to do hard, but we're gonna do normal. Just because we're going through for footage and for classic story. Oh, it's very, very quiet, damn it. We'll let it scroll by, though.
I came to restore the flow of Ember, but the darkness below Torchlight ran far deeper than the mines.
Okay, but yeah, the audio balancing in this is going to be a royal freaking nightmare. Ouch. Is going to be a royal nightmare because, well, that's an old game. It's 2009 when this was released. It is older than Diablo 3. For those of you who are like, these games never release often enough. But it's either have everything down like this or have everything blowing your eardrums out and impossible to commentate. So anyway, let's go ahead and we'll get some quests. Monsters are disrupting the things and we've got to just kind of move around into it. Now, as far as any kind of cinematics, there should be a couple, but there's not a ton in this. So we'll deal with what we can. This is your inventory screen, groovy. I think I have stuff in the shared stash. Yeah, I do. I have junk in here. We're not going to probably use it, but it's there. It's going to take me a little while to get used to the controls again. Looks like we've got right mouse button is ricochet, left mouse button is just attack shit. Okay.
Help or stay out of the way.
Brink, over here. I can't hold them back much longer.
You all right, Syl? Rest here a while. I'm going ahead to finish the job.
And he runs off and does his own stupid hero thing. So hopefully everyone's doing all right this morning.
His letter was urgent, but I had no idea how dire things had become. I am Syl.
Yeah, he's gonna go get himself killed.
You have gained a time.
But anyhoozle, this is because searching for the best RPG one rather than the worst. I had options for both. This is the one that just seemed most enticing out of the bunch, and it won by like 40. I mean, no. I can go look at the percent just like right now. I have the ability to load things. Oh no. There's a bunch of votes on it though. Let's see. So the days between the beta, we should search for the best aRPG ever, won by 57% versus 43% for worst. It was close. And in the stream last night, it was like 60 something to 30 something. So that is a thing. Now loading in. Oh, we lost our, there we go. I was gonna say, we lose our interface whenever we alt tab, so. We've got information from Ulrich here. I've arrived in Torchlight and begun my exploration of the tunnels below. These mines are vast and aglow with ember. I've never seen such a rich vein. Miners labor to extract it. The voice acting in this is pretty good for its era, by the way. It's unfortunate that I can't actually get the audio levels to cooperate without blowing eardrums. So we'll probably, if you want to hear the voice acting, I will actually make it available in the game sampler channel. I'll have it turned up there so everybody can hear it and all that fun stuff. Which were the other games on the list. It was best versus worst, but on the best one, it was this, and, well, this was going to be the best because it's the short one that's actually good. And then the other ones were Realm of, gosh, it was a one that gets mixed reviews. Realms of Ancient War or something like that. And the other one was Crater for bad. So let's see. What did we get? Oh, we got unidentified. So we have to actually use identify scrolls. You can tell the heritage there. But for the most part, this one's actually pretty fun just to kind of go through and do that kind of stuff with, because I needed one that was short. So something like Dungeon Siege wouldn't work. Something like Grim Dawn wouldn't work, because those aren't things that I can do in just a couple days. Whereas this, I should be able to beat in 2 or 3 days. And such is the plan. Of course, this is a class I don't have much experience with, so we could just be completely destroyed. And I could just be an idiot. Because frankly, I don't know how hard this is with the Vanquisher. I've only beaten it with the other 2 classes, and it was relatively easy. And the second game, we'll eventually cover the second game as well on the channel. The second game is a bit more...
That isn't possible.
I'm going to go ahead and do that. No, we're not high enough level for that one. Darn it. But, yeah, you require... The stats in this are very much like Fate stats, where you need a certain amount of defense to equip things and things like that. Kinda sucks. Kill off that. But yeah, there's a few other games that I want to cover, but we're going to be doing probably Grim Dawn after doing things like Path of Exile and Last Epoch, because Last Epoch's going to have its official release soon, and then Grim Dawn, Path of Exile 2 is coming out relatively soon as well.
Hello there.
I'm probably not going to mess too much with the... Oh, whatchamacallit? Fishing and stuff like that. Hey, DV, how's it going? We are slowly murdering things. Your mana is low. Use mana potions. No. I will let it recover on its own. I was just killing faster there because I wanted to.
A trap has been sprung. You have sprung a trap.
You've sprung a trap. Oh, no. Okay, so let's go back to town. Have town portals and everything. You don't think PoE 2 will be this year? I don't think so either. It might do the same thing they did with the original game, though, where they release part of the way.
A new quest.
Were you drawn here?
See, you're the one I need to turn it into.
There.
You've gained a level, stats up, skills up on either side of the screen. We got another quest from you. I will skip a lot of the dialogue because it's kind of quiet, but we'll let like the cinematic dialogue play, and I'll have that up on the Game Sampler channel. But yeah, PoE 2 is probably, I think it's supposed to be slotted for next year if I'm correct, but I could be wrong. Okay, so level 2, we can put on the leather boots, put on a leather cap. Oh, it's in the... That's the head slot, that's the shoulder slot. Yeah, knowing the slots, not exactly super easy for me. Let's see, we need defense 11 to actually equip that. But our defense starts out kind of crap. We have 5 points, though. Now, dexterity's our main damage stat, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because range damage. Strength will let us equip some stuff. Magic will increase our mana and our elemental damage. And then defense increases the damage absorb of our armor. So I will get a few points in that just so I can equip better armor. But for the most part, I'm not going to be as worried about it. I think this is the merchant we want. 4 scrolls. Yes, it is. Let's see. Is it... What's the one to sell? Hold shift while clicking. Okay. Read the prompts on screen, Alzorath. Faster attack, and we will go for 1 more scroll of teleport. We can actually send the pet home if we need to actually grab stuff for us, so we don't have to worry about that too much either. That should be good. We can also buy gear from you, which is like your rings and stuff and your spells. Spells are more like Diablo 1 spells, where you can equip them to do a bunch of other stuff that your class normally wouldn't do, like healing. We can do heal self, so we can buy that if we had 12,000 gold. 1,200 gold, which we don't. We'll find some as we're going through, though.
See you later.
And then we have, I think you are enchantment. Yes, you're enchanter. And then there's the let's see, transmutation. I thought there was a buy weapons and armor person, but I think they might be... Yeah, they're over here on the far left. You. I can buy weapons and armor from them. But our goal is just to go down in the dungeon, experience the game, and enjoy it. Turn it up on mine so I can hear it. And tell me if the audio levels are too low and stuff like that, and I can adjust them. Just have to, like, reset the user interface. Oh, I love the shotgun. It's been a really long time since I played this. I do like that the, like... Oh, we have a mimic. Die. I do like that the combat in this feels like it has more weight than a lot of other games. Like, the screen shake is just the right amount. It doesn't feel superfluous. It feels timed properly and all that jazz. So, it feels a lot better to me. I know some people might disagree with that, but I like this. I like the feel of the combat in this one. It's one of the meatier action RPGs whenever it comes to that. Now, I will probably be doing other RPGs as well. Musketeer? I mean, we do have, like, the cool little hat, too, so maybe. Maybe we could be the 3 Musketeers, but this doesn't have multiplayer. Unfortunately. I wish it did. Then I could do, like, Torchlight Night, but the plan is to eventually cover all the Torchlights. Yes, even that one. I'm not going to treat Torchlight Infinite with any kind of kindness, though. I will give it a fair shake, but I find the fact that they basically wouldn't let me cover it without being basically bribed before release to be a little bit off-putting about that a little bit. And I blame that on the press agency. I don't necessarily blame that on Perfect World, which is the owner of the IP now. Hey, Hugin, how's it going? Welcome to the Light of Torch. We're probably getting close to the point where we send the minion back. This is actually the minion thing is actually one thing that I kind of wish we had for Diablo 4 as well. Oddly enough. Electrical resistance, sure. And then chest armor requires more defense. No. Leather boots are better, not really different though. And we actually can get, oh, trusty pistol. That is a one-hander. Actually, yeah, we can equip a blade and that at the same time. I don't know if we'll actually go in on melee range with the blade, but it's there. It's a thing. We can mess around with it. Okay, now for pet, pet's inventory. We can go ahead and shuffle this stuff over there. Bonk, bonk, and bonk and bonk. And we can send them back to sell it. I forget the button to do that. I think it is... There it is. Send pet to sell. Shrine of Enhancement. What do we want to enhance? Go ahead and... Gunslinger Cap? Enchant. Adds new enchantments. You like the dog too? Yeah, the pet aspect in these is great. I just took a bunch of damage from that. So we're kind of like a hybrid build right now. Oh, yay, thank you for returning. But yeah, the returning thing is a little bit more irritating. I can understand that with the fact that they give you town portal scrolls. I guess that's like infinite town portal scrolls. I guess that's fine in Diablo 4 to an extent, because you can always just town portal back, but it feels like such a waste of time. You could just shuffle it onto a pet and just go.
You have triggered a trap.
Yep, basically Torchlight until the next beta weekend. I wanted something short. If we beat this before Friday, which is whenever the beta starts again, if we beat this before Friday, I'll probably just do some like tower defense or something like that. Or possibly just some D2 stuff. Ah, you fool. But yeah, this makes it less punishing to just be picking up everything and just going after it. Oh, and we hit the rock low. No. But yeah, the physics of the combat just feels so much better in this than, like, even Diablo 1 and stuff like that. Oh, we've got a boss mob. Can I hit you with something? There we go. Got a spell scroll. We'll look at that in a bit, see what kind of thing we want to do with it. Let's murder all of you. And I should have actually done my skill as well whenever we leveled up. Now we're going to have 2 skill points in there. I'm not going to know what I'm going to do with it. What were my thoughts on the time we spent last Epoch? I like last Epoch's skill system a lot. I actually like, whatchamacallit? I like Path of Exile's skill system a lot too. I just think Path of Exile is too much freaking bloat. It's got too many toppings on that proverbial pizza. Okay, so we have some barrels over there. Let's do our skills and stats again. Let's go with a bit more defense. And I will do a little bit of dexterity with the rest of it. I'm gonna feel very, very compelled to get these to nice numbers. They're not in nice numbers right now. An April Fool's joke, you believe they had salvage cube, which actually could have been great. I actually think salvaging stuff is a good thing. Let's see. Ice damage. That's better than what we got. But yeah, generally my practice in this one is I just load up the dudes with the extra stuff. Draining Touch draws life from any foe struck for the duration of the spell. Cool. So what we can do is we can right-click to learn that. Yeah, you've inscribed a new spell in your spell book. So now we can put that... I think we can... Yeah, there it is. On these. So if we want that spell, we can put it on 4. Takes hours and hours of Googling to find out how a mechanic works. Oh, for Path of Exile? Yeah. I don't like the passive tree on Path of Exile. I like the actual skills, the like materia style system they have. Last Epoch calms the skill system down enough for the average player to feel immersed and not overwhelmed. It's because, and this is actually one reason why Last Epoch does skills better than even like Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn does them fairly well. The skill trees on Grim Dawn are pretty dang good. It adds that layer of complexity that Path of Exile takes advantage of without being... Can I... How do I... What did I do to make the map? Okay, options. Controls. Nope, can't see controls. Oh, we're stuck with that map for now. I thought we had it in the top right. Now, as far as skills go, ranged weapon expertise, or rogue, which is your needle arc, arbiter, which is your lightning bomb, I think we might go traps. Just because that sounds fun. And actually, we will put this on 3, and that as nothing. Yeah, but yeah, Last Epoch, it adds that extra layer of, like, you can modify this skill. Whereas Grim Dawn, it's kind of like, oh, you're moving along the path and the skill just gets better. So which one should we go? Marksman, possibly? Or Arbiter? I don't think I want to go Rogue. Rogue is your melee version. I think we're going to go Arbiter. And we'll just go like dual pistol Arbiter with marksman stuff, possibly. Okay, that is going to be the lightning bomb. Actually, I'm going to put the lightning bomb on right click and make ricochet. You're wandering around here with quest stuff for us. Alt? Nope. Tab is just alternating between the 2 skills. There we go. It's A. Okay. So we'll go talk to this guy. What you got to say to
After
us?
me? She must
Yeah, he's just saying she sent us after him. And she did, sort of. It has traps. Go for the traps.
Trigger the trap.
Oh, cool. Ouch.
Trap has been sprung.
That will get us back some life whenever we're smacking things in the noogans. We're getting damaged by traps as well. I should probably pay attention to my life. So with him, we've got to basically just go deeper. I do find the fact that he's just hugging the wall over there a bit disturbing. Okay, now far as paths go, I don't remember which one I'm actually supposed to take. I know that this is randomized a bit like Diablo 2. So we're going to keep just punching through it. It's actually more inspired by Diablo 1, of course, by the way. Because Diablo 2 had not... Well, it had released. Diablo 3 hadn't been. Yeah, that's such a fun skill. Just lightning grenade everything. Good against mobs. We do need something against boss packs, which I think is what our dual wield is going to be coming in for. And there's our second pistol. Let's go grab it. Yes, I know we have an ice sword. I don't need it. I should probably do this, which is going to be, we have 15 defense there. Let's go ahead and get this up a bit. This increases our crit chance and our damage, which is a nice combo. And it'll work nice because we are double stacking that stuff. Did we actually? Yeah, we picked up a pirate outfit. Going with that now. Boop. It's just so satisfying. It just does really solid damage to the area. It's going to suck later on, because it's just not going to do enough damage to really kind of keep up with what we want. But it's fine. And we walked all the way around that for no reason. There's stairs there. Okay, second gun. Boom. We can now dual wield pistols. I will identify this sword, just because I can put it onto the pet, and it'll sell for a decent amount of money. And skill-wise, we don't get this until level 5. Okay, level 5. I thought it was 6 for some reason. Diablo 2 brain. So we'll keep doing that one. So it'll be grenades, ricochets, and pretty much all the other pain. But yeah, the plan is Torchlight 1 now. Then we'll probably be on to the Diablo 4 beta again for Necro and Druid next week. Well, next weekend. Well, Friday. It's not even next weekend. This weekend. There we go. And then we'll be going into probably Last Epoch first. See if it holds up in the long run. If it doesn't, tough, but either way, it should still be fun to play because I like the skill system. We'll probably be playing the caster with the like necromancer skills because necromancers. Am I going to be making a tier list video? Possibly. I am going to be also setting some stuff up on my website probably after we get to about 10 of these that just has a list on it. Because right now, my website is just parking. I have some stuff on there. I have some D&D stuff nuzzled away, but not that you can actually find just by normal browsing. But I'll probably have the list on there. This is a regular thing. And I should probably pay attention to where I'm throwing stuff. I was wasting a bunch of shots there. See, just how meaty that feels when we're shooting stuff. It just feels so much better than a lot of other action RPGs. But yes, I will be making a tier list. We're going to be doing some obscure ones too, just as a heads up. There's going to be some weird ones that will have just like 2 viewers watching it because they're going to like, what the hell is this shit? But it's going to be there. One of that, I have to say both the ones we were considering for the bad run on this were actually obscure ones. Because Raw is fairly unknown, and I'm pretty sure Crater isn't even acknowledged as existing nowadays. And because Crater's the unfinished one I was mentioning during the Diablo 4 review stream, by the way, for those that are curious. Basically, it has an oddity about it that it never actually finished getting developed. Or at least that's the kind of feel it has to it. I'm sure they'll say, it's a finished game, you can play through it. It was supposed to be a lot more than it turned out being. Like, they promised a lot more. Pretty sure things have been scrubbed in that regard, but still. Internet tier list. But yeah, the way I'll probably do the list, for those that are wondering, is I'll have... God damn it, that keeps twitching. The way I'll do the tier list is I'll have the ones that I've played on there, and then whenever I get to a new game, I'm going to interject it in there. And I'm probably going to rank multiple categories. Because, like, the gameplay in this 100% beats the crap out of Diablo 1, but the atmosphere, Diablo 1 wins hands down. If that makes sense. Another ring, plus 3 mana, not better than anything we have. What does this do? Armor and trinkets plus 2 fire resist? Sure. We're not terribly attached to our stuff. That's one habit that I need to get out of while playing action RPGs, is I get kind of attached to my stuff. And that is something that they actively try to dissuade you from in most games. Even when we're not one-shot killing them, it feels like it has weight to it. And yes, I will keep pressing A for attributes instead of C for character screen. So we're going to keep seeing that move around. I will try to fix it into the top right each time, but no guarantees. Bonk. Yeah, this one I still consider a classic action RPG. This is one of the RPGs you should play if you're at all interested in making action RPGs. Because the combat feel, despite being extremely, extremely simple, this is not even like sort of simple. It's very, very simple. It still feels a lot better than even like, I would say this feels better than Diablo 4 even. Despite lacking the mobility aspect, which is something that Diablo 4 does well. It just has more weight and gravitas to the actual combat. M3ver the Grim knocks back foe and is knockback immune. Well, he's dead now. Oh, we had 2 bosses there. Lovely. That explains why things were taking so long there. Okay. Let's identify some stuff. Using up identification scrolls is a pretty common thing in this for me. Leather shoulders. Oh, we already had leather shoulders equipped. That's fine. We'll identify the new dress. Increase all fire damage, no. Yeah, you have green, blue. Yeah, that's unique. So we're definitely going gunslinger. And this is probably just identifying to sell. So now that we're a little bit further in, let's go ahead and we'll sell some stuff from him. And we will also... Do not have shopping list. Pretty sure it used... I think it might be the second one that introduces the shopping list. Do you have a shopping list? Passive stance, defensive stance. Yeah, it's just sell.
Your pet.
In the second one, it actually has a shopping list where it'll pick up potions and scrolls and stuff for you, which is kind of nice. So dual wielding, yay. 6% damage bonus when dual wielding. I have to say, we do look like just kind of Lara Croft vibes seriously coming in here. So I'm fine with this. Unless we get something really amazing, we're not going to be changing off of Lara Croft Marksman as we go through this.
Your pet has returned.
Ooh, nice. Nice amount of gold in that. I have to say, it doesn't warn you of low life very effectively, just as a heads up. Okay, we don't need more stone mace. We do want to identify our shoulders. Pistol is exactly the same. Fire resistance, stuff like that is cool. Got a mysterious belt. The unique belt. Chance to block. Well, we don't really have a chance to block. There's our belt slot. And I think I will just give him stuff to sell. I'm not even going to identify it if I don't need it, because we're low on those. Torchlight can shopping spree from trader. You can't even trade. You can't even fight alongside somebody in the original Torchlight. That is one big downside to it. And yeah, the enemies at this floor are very much reminiscent of like Fallen and stuff like that, where they're gonna be cowardly.
I don't have enough mana.
I am going to probably be a trapper because I am loving that trap. Okay, as far as the map goes, I think we will go northwest. This game does have the kind of similar thing that you need to consider, that you probably should be clearing each of the floors, just like in Diablo 1. Hey, Incarnation, how's it going? But yeah, this is what you want. You want more murder? That's fine. But yeah, we're going dual gunslinger with traps. So basically, we're going to be an assassin that's ranged. Instead of claws, we got guns. We're a gun fu assassin. There we go. This is Shockweb, plain and simple. Hey, George. How's it going? We've got Shockweb. And we've also got Ricochet, which I'm not really as attached to. Might even take that off the tab so I stop accidentally switching to it. But this one, we actually have dual weapon slots. I think it's... Is it X or W to swap? I don't remember which. But you have dual weapon slots, and you actually have dual skill slots for your right click. This is the furthest you've been in Torchlight 1? What? A classic, though. And actually, it's like $5-something on GOG right now. I'm surprised the little bot hasn't chimed in about it, but I do have an affiliate link for it. I will get all of 7 cents from that, because that's about what I get from $5 games. But I don't mind, as long as people are enjoying games. The 7-cent tip for a game that you'll probably enjoy. This is the original Torchlight, yes. Because we are on the quest for the best and worst action RPGs. I need to do this and actually boop boop boop. Heal up just by shooting things. Oh, you got it through Epic Games and Torchlight 2? Yeah, it was free on there for a while. Speaking of which, I need to actually check this week's game. I haven't checked it. Fun fact, I have only ever bought one thing from Epic in my entire life. Everything else has been through Kickstarter and stuff that I've gotten there or for free. It's just not exciting enough compared to D2. That's how you feel. I think, in my opinion, Torchlight 2 definitely does not compare to Diablo 2. They're similar in philosophy, but beyond that, I think that Torchlight 2 does fall a little flat comparatively, but it has a really good mod scene. That kind of they've got a synergy mod, they've got all kinds of stuff like that that make it more layered. But the core game, which is what we're going to play, is just not as engaging as it could have been. The first one is, I love the feel of the first one. Okay. I keep thinking I want the bows, but I know I don't. I want the guns. So pet, go sell that stuff.
Has departed.
And I want to clear this floor. We still have quite a bit left as far as the floor goes, down here on the bottom right. But we know the exit. But I want to play through the entirety of the game so I can give a more fair comparison. A rogue playthrough? Oh god, that is a painful game. They have it for $3 on Steam now, though, by the way. I don't know how stable it is. But yeah, rogue inspired Diablo 1. For those of you that are curious why the rogue recommendation is kind of like pertinent here. It really did. It inspired Diablo 1. Diablo 1 was going to be turn-based. It was basically going to be rogue-like. Before that was a term. Okay, let's back off of that. You can take damage from it if you want. And no, I don't think we can actually shoot the guys that are down there at the bottom. So was that like the entire map? Yeah, that was everything. That was we just didn't explore down there. But yeah, Rogue it's also ASCII art, for those of you curious, so more like what you'd expect from like Dwarf Fortress and stuff. Okay, so we can't put another point into that. I don't think. Yeah, not yet. We can do more on this. Hurl a device that burns nearby foes with gouts of flame, devastating low resist enemies. That would be kind of nice. Increase the level of all charm magic spells. No. Flechette Trap. Devouring Trap I think we want. But yeah, we're going to be going dual pistol traps. Fire piercing ice projectile from a ranged weapon. Increase the chance it improves damage of all critical strikes. Oh yes, that one. So I think what we're going to do is probably focus in on ranged weapon expertise, critical strikes, and possibly go after some like end game skills with traps. So we'll have marksman for our just normal attacks. Unfortunately, we can't get rid of that. But yeah, go traps like lightning bomb and then go for like an ultimate trap. Just in case you're wondering what my plan is. If it's a bad plan, we'll live with it. If it's a good plan, we'll be happy about it. Because I don't have like min-maxing strategies for this game. In case anyone's wondering. This is semi-blind-ish. Even though I have beaten it for like the other classes. I haven't beaten it with this one. It's kind of one of those things where I know what to expect, but it's been years. I scroll and down we go to the next floor after breaking those, of course. What is our crit chance, by the way? Currently at 4%. Not great, not terrible. I know in Torchlight 2, one of the strategies is just getting like massive amounts of crit and going for that. I think we have a boss fight here. Yeah, this looks like the boss fight zone, because that's going to be the boss.
Now I have you. What have you done with Ulrich?
I am here, Brink. I sent for Syl, but I don't recall inviting you or your friend. You may still prove useful, however.
no! I'm gonna have to kill Brink. Yeah, Rogue is a classic. It's the name of the whole genre. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Tab. There we go. Oh, I'm throwing it at the wall.
My mana is low.
I should grab that while I'm here. See, it's 2 for mana potions. Ouch. Yeah, this battle's probably not going to be that terrible.
Insufficient.
Just because, yeah, he's your first boss. Ouch. And he only does 5 damage, and we do a crap ton more. Oh, 3. So threatening. Ouch, that one actually hurt. Got him. And we leveled up from it.
Brink, no! What has happened? Alas, my friend.
Yeah, the voice acting in this is
You say this is
better than a lot of its competitors. Let's just put it that way. It's not godly, but it's good.
Why? The corruption here must have overwhelmed his mind. I can't believe it's so powerful. Yes, yes. I see it's touched you as well. Light is spreading through you, and if we don't find a way to stop it, you'll meet the same fate as Brink. I'm sorry I brought you into this. I'll do my best to cure you. Meet me in Torchlight, and I'll tell you my plan.
Your plan involves murder, most likely. Okay, identification, gloves, better than our gloves. Although, I actually do like the physical and elemental damage boost. That's poison damage, but this is... actually, that... what we have might actually be better. And gauntlets increases all electrical damage. Oh god, yes. Electrical damage 3. Oh, it's only by 2% though. Yuck. Diablo is the ultimate standard for voiceovers. I actually prefer this one over like Grim Dawn and stuff. The assassin's line when she enters that. Oh, we got summons! I was not expecting to actually find that. So we will put that there. This needs to be that. Okay, so we can tab between those. Summon zombies. Will be... Let's actually put summon zombies on 4. We're not using Ricochet at all, so why even bother? I wish I could empty the thing, but I don't know how. Town portal spell? Yes. That will replace our O button. There we go. So if we go back to town, we'll have that. You have to pinch yourself on how you could have missed it throughout the years. Ah. We're up to still 4%. For this, we could actually get more dual wielding damage bonus. Get more lightning damage on this. Or we can go for more marksman. Going for more crit hit chance. Going pure crit on our range attacks. Ow. Okay, so there's the Waygate. I always forget how this one handles all this stuff, but yeah, let's take the Waygate. Da-da-da-da. And I think there's like a bonus dungeon we eventually start getting a hold of as well. Yeah. Probably not going to focus too much on that. Because that's like your end game kind of content.
A bit overwhelmed, friend. Brink is dead, my master is lost, and I feel responsible for your corruption as well. Somehow the blighted ember is fusing with your flesh, changing it. But at least the progress is slow. I had some knowledge of the crypts below the mine. The Overseer experimented with methods of purifying amber. We may be able to use his knowledge to purge the corruption from you now. Find the Overseer's library. His notes should be there.
One town, one solution. Okay, I'm gonna go into options. I'm gonna see. I don't know if this will impact the voice acting. I need to be very careful with how I slide that around. Because it's going to get very loud very quickly.
Your deeds make a fine ballad. This will be a fantastic.
You have gained a task.
I've got the finest cut gems and
Okay, I am going to be selling crap to you because I don't need your crap. Those are map scrolls, like extra dungeons and stuff you can do. So these cost, let's go ahead and identify that. Yeah, it doesn't increase the price very much, so it's not worth it early on. Unidentified boots. Fire resist, armor, and dexterity? Yes. And that's the only other thing we really care about. Spiked mantle, fire resist versus electrical resist and health? Sure. What? Oh, we need the strength to equip that, damn it. I guess I'll get strength for the boots of the turtle. We'll just use our private stash, so I'm not tempted to grab stuff from other characters.
Hail!
And we will sell these because we don't need them anymore. Haha. That is permanently increased defense by 2. Yes, we will use that. Rid of you. Get rid of that because it's not worth wasting the resources on that.
Bye-bye.
And I think we actually have other permanent increased things in here. Now, refund all skill points. Yeah, we could just do bump and drink all those. Yes, that was... Oh, no, 2 defense points. Whatever. But, yeah. I think I have more of those kind of floating around on other characters. That tells you anything. Okay, so we need to find the library. Don't think it's down here. This is the graveyard. I think we eventually get this unlocked to be a thing as well. But I could be wrong. And our pet is empty. Sweet. Okay, Ember of another incomplete. Cure for... Okay, find the Overseer's library. Still believes it may contain information that cure the Ember Blight. Down the hatch. Hatch is a portal in town. He wants you to go through and retrieve a treasure from the other side. We don't care about that one. It does give us a spell, though. Elemental Overload, which is the caster is imbued with increased elemental damage strength. Might be handy. Yeah, it wants you to slay Night Cutter on level 5, and has asked you to find a piece of Deathlace Ember in the Necropolis. We can get a map from it. But down we go. This is literally just every time... It is, think the Diablo 1 journey through the catacombs. You just keep going down another floor.
Down through the rock, unaware of the tombs below. When they finally break through, I hope they are wise enough to flee, collapsing their tunnels behind them. This vault was rightly sealed. It was an experiment as ill-fated as my own. Their ancestors are animated not with life, but with the same dark energy that flows through the ember veins. Separating out the vileness is impossible. Immortality lies forever beyond our reach. I was a fool to think otherwise.
Yeah, the goal is to beat this before the beta comes back. The open beta starts.
my mana is low.
Let's go ahead and drink a mana potion.
Insufficient mana.
Get ourselves a friend. I like our little zombies. They're cute. Oh no, a mysterious sword. Yeah, our little zombie friends are cute. We're a necromancer. There you guys go. Go give them some love. Yeah, the random dungeons will just adopt the skin of another dungeon and you can just go through it. It's been so long since I've actually gotten any real depth in this game, though. So expect me to start dying as we start getting closer to the end. Especially since I'm not building a tanky character.
You have completed a task.
Okay. Zombies up there. Can we actually damage them? There's got to be a way. There we go. Come on out. So nice. But yeah, I'll be doing things like Victor Vran and all that kind of stuff as well. This is not going to be limited just to the like mainline action RPGs. Even Darkstone will get a full playthrough. Not sure whether I'm going to do the PC version or the console version. I'll have to look up and see if there's any actual differences between them, because if there's a significant difference, like with Diablo 1, there is a difference. I might choose one over the other, or I might just do them both. Speaking of which, we need to do a Diablo 1 console playthrough as well on here. Necro wins. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There you go. There's some friends for you. Let's see. Identification. Hat could be better. Nope. Ring could be better. Faster cast and ice resistance. Not really. Okay, zombies are chilling. Like villains. Okay, pet. Go ahead and... Oh, that's a belt.
I can't do that.
We're getting strength from a lot of things. We need to invest in strength so we can actually do the gear. Do the equipment. Mysterious sword. I have to identify it because it's unique. Ancestor's Hope. Crap ton of damage. Not going to sell it. I'm going to go ahead and just keep that. This looks terrific after D4's grotesqueness. Wouldn't really call grotesque a disgrace, but it definitely was more gross and dark in its kind of themes. But yeah, this is Torchlight 1.
My mana is low.
Don't know why the bot isn't giving the link, but I can do that like later. There is a link in the description if anybody really wants to just go buy this. Like $5 and something.
I don't have enough mana.
The classic, my friends. And actually kind of fun. But we are Lara Croft. Oh, that reminds me. Do I need to play the Lara Croft action RPG? Yes, there is a Lara Croft Tomb Raider action RPG. Stop blocking me. Thank you. It is ridiculous that it exists, but it is there. There we go. Murder. Whatever this is, it's actually causing me some stress there. There we go. Agazdul the Grim. He had a unique on him. But yeah, this is actually a really fun game that I do recommend you playing if you're actually interested in like aRPG history. Because this is made by the developers of both Diablo 1, Die Phase Beast, as... Ooh, it's Portal. Fine, we'll do it. Yes, I have played both of those, but not all the way through. Torchlight 1 and Torchlight Infinite is the mobile one. Torchlight Infinite is going to probably be the last one we cover out of Torchlight. Simply because I'm still a bit bitter at how they treated the marketing of it. Let's see. 3 armor, 2% armor, increased gold find, increased magic find. Sure. Maybe we'll get more uniques than normal. But Torchlight Infinite is on my crap list just because the people they hired for marketing it were very odd about it. Because I literally said, okay, send me a key to it, and I'll cover it. I'm not giving you pre-approval of my coverage of your game.
Insufficient mana.
For some reason, this zone doesn't seem familiar. Definitely underwhelming on the damage. But basically, they offered money to cover the game, but would only let me cover the game if they paid me for it.
Gained a level.
So I tend to not be willing to do that. Especially whenever it comes to reviews. You're not going to get Torchlight Infinity. I mean, the little bit I played of it, it's not a bad game. They shouldn't have done it the way they did it, though. As far as... your pet cannot depart from here. No! Starting to feel my damage lacking. I need a good gun. And it's a mimic. Of course it's a mimic. There's a boss mob there. Get 'em, fiends!
My mana is low.
Let's see. Go ahead and drink some mana potions. Oh, and we're hitting the wall. Actually, is it a boss mob or is it just like some random dude casting fireballs?
Insufficient mana.
I think it might just be some random dude casting fireballs. Oh no, he spawned back there. You really enjoyed Torchlight 2? I think Torchlight 2 does a lot of good things. I don't think it's necessarily the end-all, be-all of action RPGs. I think modding really brought it forward to what it is today.
You have gained fame.
Yay, we gained fame. Yeah, we definitely need to up our damage a bit.
Insufficient mana. Insufficient mana.
Oh no, my zombie's desummoned. Damn it. Yeah, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I don't think it's necessarily the bee's knees, but it is good. Oh, we got a rigid staff. Time to gamble? Possibly.
My mana is low.
I will probably be gambling just for guns, just because this is the theme that I want to stick with.
Mana.
And it's just like, nah. Hit the lever, Kronk! So many things here. And I don't think we can even town portal out of this. If we can't send the pet back, I'm fairly certain we cannot town portal. Magic attributes, I think our one we have is probably going to be better. I just love just the meaty feel of the combat in this compared to other action RPGs. Like, things feel like you are hitting hard. What aRPG would I consider the bee's knees? It depends on what category we're judging them on. Because Torchlight 2 is one of those that doesn't win in any single category, but it's really good in most categories, if that makes sense. Whereas like Diablo 2 has the better itemization. Story-wise, probably would actually say that's a toss-up story-wise. Wolcen, when I first played it, I was not impressed. I've heard there's a lot of changes to it. I have not gone back to it. I probably will. It's probably going to be after Path of Exile. Although, probably need something to clean the palate after that. Path of Exile is going to leave a bad taste in my mouth, I can tell you right now. And skill-wise, we want... Oh, we have 2 skill points remaining. Do I want to just level this up and make it dangerous? Let's level it up, make it do some damage. Final Fantasy 12. I have mixed feelings about Final Fantasy 12. Let's see, it's 0 to summon that. Boop. But Final Fantasy 12 is a good game. It's just by the time I got to the end of it, I was pushing through it because I was like, I'm tired of the game. It wore out its welcome. If it was about maybe 10 hours shorter, it would have been perfect.
What can I do? Hello there.
You have begun a new
Gamble. Can we gamble for guns? Yes, we can. And we will sell all this stuff as well, because this is stuff we don't want. Okay, that got us a decent amount of money. What other pistol? He only had 3 pistols. You bastard. Okay, Eagle Eye, definitely better than what we have. Yeah, we only have limited one-handed gun options. That's decent damage. That's low damage. We have sockets in there, so let's see. This is going to add ice damage? Sure. This is going to add just raw damage. I'm not sure whether I want to put that into a 44 damage one or not. Let's see. That can go into you as well. But we could sell that. I don't think we really want the rickety pistol. You know what? Sure, why not? We'll get more gems. I can throw more in there.
See you around.
Now we're glowy Lara Croft? Question mark? Okay, now we can equip that without losing the boots. And I will need lots of healing potions. I don't know if we can... Yeah, we can't take the belt off yet without losing the boots, but we're getting close.
Bye.
Oh, re-roll the enchanter.
What can I do for you?
Place some item here to enchant. We'll go with the eagle eye. See if we can actually get that up to a decent level.
You are unlucky.
Goodbye. Good day.
Fortune is kind to you.
48 damage per second.
Hello there.
Fortune smiles on you.
52. We're going to end up breaking this, and I'm going to regret life.
Fortune is kind to you.
There. Now we actually have 2 guns. So we will go back down there and just continue on with the store. With the descent into hell. Or libraries, or wherever we're actually going. Much better damage feel, though. We were falling behind there for a little bit. That just feels so good. Stop, no! Should I not gamble them until they break? It would be fun, though. Break the good item. That's actually why I did the crappy gun instead of the good gun, by the way. We are Lara Croft. Just gamble everything until it breaks, so I have to start using like super basic gear. I just killed a sword. Can I actually? I can. I mean, that makes life easy. Everything just murdered them in there, though. I think they actually get bonuses based on my gear. Hey, Riz, how's it going? Not the class you were expecting? But we have zombies! You hate when you break items? Yes, so do I. It always makes me feel really disappointed, but we'll be okay. Oh, I've already played through with the other 2 classes, Riz, so I kind of had to have something relatively new. We're sitting here watching zombies kill them, because we can cast zombies through the crate. I don't think we can actually shoot them through it. No, we can't. Probably shouldn't stand right next to that getting poisoned, though. Can't wait to try it out yourself, even if you're not 100% convinced of the game. Are you talking about this one? Yeah. Oh, hype for the Diablo 4 beta. That's the one you're talking about. I was like, this game we already know if it's good or not. It's good. But Diablo 4, I have mixed feelings about it. I think it's a good game. It's good enough, at least. But I don't think it's exactly like game of the year material. There's a few people who are like, Diablo 3 game of the year 2023, and I'm like, how? How is it game of the year 2023? It's really not. It's a good enough game, and it does what it set out to do. It has a lot of stuff that feels like it's just setups for microtransactions too, as well, but we'll see. But I am hyped to try Necro. No, I just didn't read all the way up. I wasn't keeping as close a track of conversations as I should. Okay, so we need to get that switch. Snipe them! As we have one guy sitting there actually chewing on us. Yeah, our second-hand one does so much more damage. Get him, doggo! Because if they block my shots, I can't kill them immediately. There you go. We hit the lever, Kronk. Yeah, Necro and Druid are the ones that I'm looking forward to trying. They were the one... Necro is the one that I was absolutely looking forward to trying that they just said, nah, you don't get access to this yet. Anything good in all of that? I thought we saw a yellow in there, but I guess we didn't. Just fine. Druid, I'm not sure how fun it's, like, whether it's going to be great or whether it's just going to be mediocre or whether it's going to be... Well, I got a smooth bore. Okay. But yeah, Druid I'm on the fence about. I have a feeling it's going to end up like the Barbarian. Which is going to mean I'm going to be disappointed in it, probably. Oh, we can summon Skeleton too? Okay. So we will have Summon Zombie and Summon Skeleton. Just press 3 and 4 and we have an army. We have become Lara Croft the Necromancer. Does this sound all right for everybody? Lara Mancer. All we need to do is fight a T-Rex now, and we're set. And I missed gold up there. Oh no! Yeah, Lara Croft dual wields pistols, akimbo style. Okay, inventory-wise, pet. Here's some more stuff for you to sell. You can go sell stuff right now.
Your pet has departed.
Akimbo Croft the Necromancer. It's ironic because while I'm a mediocre fan of like the Tomb Raider games, I wouldn't say I'm like a diehard fan of them. I know that Riss has actually gone through several of the Tomb Raider games. I don't think he's been through all of them though. Yeah, the second weapon does hit like a truck. That was a good gamble. It's like more than twice the damage of the main. And when we start getting critical strikes frequently, we're going to be doing even better. Okay, so character, let's go with... Let's get that strength up just so we don't have to keep relying on gear for stuff. Skill-wise, we could up this, boost damage when dual wielding. Be handy, but we're going to actually keep going for the crit chance. I don't know what the level limit is, but that's going to be... When we have that one as an option, we're going to take it. Because right now we're sitting at 10% crit chance. So 1 out of every 10 shots will do massive amounts of damage. You now have friends. $10 is the cap. You've only covered Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld. You haven't done any of the others of the reboots. I just yeeted my skeleton across the map. 227 damage crit. Go team. And that is another enemy right there. I didn't even notice him just then. Dragon Flinger. I was like, Dragon Finger? How does that work? Do you just like chop off a dragon's hand and now he's Dragon Finger? 10 is the cap if you're not mistaken. I mean, that'll give us a decent crit chance. Because right now, yeah, I think it's probably going to be, if you get up to 10, that'd be what, an 11% chance improvement and probably double damage or triple damage? I don't want to walk into that. We don't need poison. It's just so satisfying. Like, they just fly off and just boop. Go, skeletons, go! Not going to be really useful against bosses, but they're decoys. And I keep thinking I should be shooting my own dudes for some reason. I don't know why. They can just chill in there, and they're not going to hurt me. It's my own summons. Okay, let's see. Plenty of things to identify. New belt. Talon Sash versus extra health. Increases all poison damage. We don't have poison damage. We have a cold steel handgun, which I actually prefer our weaker one. Because we have mana and lifesteal on it. This just has ice damage. The pet. Go back to town.
Has departed.
We'll need you to sell stuff whenever you come back, too. Unidentified helmet. Ice resist. Increase all... Yeah, not really that great. Shoulder, not that great. So, yeah, these are all just going to get sold. Yeah, 10 being the cap would make sense. Give me a crit. Yes. $69. Nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself with this. It is making me happy to play it. It's just simple fun. Which is not something that a lot of games really like nowadays. It's like all about, let's have 20 million different currency systems. I'm not sure why that... Oh, the pet return thing. That's what it was. It's like, why did the menu come down? Yeah, a lot of games nowadays, it's like, let's have multiple complex collection systems and currencies and stuff, so you can't really tell what you're doing. You're just getting bigger numbers so the dopamine drip. It's false complexity. It's just like the name of the game nowadays. Go sell that too, buddy.
Has departed.
So when we're not doing optimal... Well, actually, even when we are doing the optimal damage, we're getting that mana and life leech for every single hit we do. Is good by me. Because we're not having to use potions and stuff for pretty much anything. Hey, zombies. Or skeletons, whatever you want to call them. Is this a non-ladder character? Yes, this is non-ladder. There's no multiplayer. And he'll be back in just a couple seconds.
Your pet has returned.
Yay. What spell things did we get? We got heal all. Not really that useful for us. I'd rather have heal self. And yes, we actually can equip things on our pet, and I forgot about that. So if we start getting more stuff like that, I'll toss it on him. Let's see, map-wise, actually not sure where we're supposed to be going in here. I'm just going forward until we actually find something. Because frankly, yeah. I don't think there's any fixed layout floors in this, or am I wrong? Am I thinking of a... Because I thought this was randomized, but I could be completely wrong. Got rid of them. Oh, you're behind me. Get away from me, Spectre boy. We don't like specters here. They don't stand a ghost of a chance. I do need to keep a little bit of a lookout on my pet's health, because you'll notice it does go down. It's not nearly as tanky as we are thanks to our leech and stuff. And we could just buy gear for it, but eh. I don't wanna. So I don't gotta. That seems like it's going to be a boss up there. Yeah, that is a boss. That's Andrew the pain in the buttocks. A dead enemy now. Guy's done swarming me for like a minute. There you go. Yes, I know I shouldn't be spamming that nearly as much as I do. I should be conserving my mana ever so slightly. I have fun just dropping the electrical nuke. Because that just makes me feel good. Okay, we will identify you. Put that on him. Health recovery per second in a weapon or strength attribute bonus and everything else. Too bad I wouldn't mind the actual health recovery. That'd be nice. Spell-wise, we got Dervish. Whirls into action with readily... that's Whirlwind. Be selling that. But yeah, it's very relaxing to play this. Okay, you need more dexterity. Still 10% chance. Wonder how much it takes to get... It just increases range damage by a direct percent. In the next game, it actually improves your crit. So let's see. Arbiter. Get that at level 10. So we're not going to see really an improvement in our kind of like skill choices until probably... Yeah, our next straps are going to be like in the 20s. So yeah, we're going to just keep going. Crit chance, crit chance, crit chance. If we get gear that can augment that further, I will be very happy. Probably won't do the phase dungeon, because we just want to keep progressing. I will get easily distracted by stuff like that, so I need to just keep myself in check. Because once I start doing one, I will start grinding them. Which is not necessarily the best of ideas as far as, like, enjoyment of the game. That's one reason why the dungeons were kind of like, these are feeling very repetitive. Like, I'm going to have to grind a million of these to actually do stuff that I want. There we go. Die, you fool. Stop reviving. You're not impressed.
The council has ordered the necropolis sealed. I could purge the corruption from the awakened with a little more time. But they will not listen. They call the embers effect a curse and feign concern for the peaceful rest of our ancestors. But fear alone guides them. If the council refuses to accept the blessings of eternal life, we will keep the ember for ourselves. Woe to any who disturb our sanctuary.
Who dares interrupt my slumber? Okay, we're actually doing a lot of damage. Because this is a boss fight. We just basically one-shot all of the... Well, not one-shot. We 3 or 4 shot each of the bosses.
The council.
Good luck with the Ordrak final boss. Yeah, we'll probably get murdered. Seem to remember dying to that once, like, whenever I was playing. I think it was the mage? Okay, identify you. Cooling leather boots. Jack boots? No, we prefer our fire resist and dex boost. Juan can just go rot in hell. Okay, you go sell.
Your pet has departed.
Go sell crap. Because we're going down. Watch us. I don't remember how many floors there are in this, by the way. I think I'll probably call today whenever we get to, like, maybe floor 10 if I'm bored then. If we're not bored then, I'll keep going. Building back up my streaming endurance is a thing. I don't think we'll be seeing a 14-hour single-sitting stream for a while. So, don't be holding your breath on that one. There's one of the fishing holes. Suppose I could show that off. I really don't care for the fishing in this. Ooh, haste. That is actually tempting to replace something with. Possibly. Thank you for the gold. Increases movement speed for 8 seconds. I think we might replace one of the summons with it. Increase all damage. I think we're going to replace... I think I'm going to replace the skeleton. Even if it has a shorter cooldown, it's less useful for me. Just so we can move through areas a little faster. Of course, we can get higher tiers of those spells and stuff, too. By learning them. I think you have to learn them multiple times. But the only thing I think I'd replace haste with right now would be healing. There we go. So, south or north? I don't know which. Fordham the Betrayer? I mean, you're betraying me by stabbing me in the butt.
You have gained faith. A trap has been sprung.
Come on, pet. Finish them off for me. Thank you. Yeah, that just seemed too out of place to not be a mimic. It didn't have a chain or a tongue hanging out, but it was close enough. Hey, JS, how's it going? You see Torchlight, yes. Electrical damage or electrical resistances. Let's go ahead and identify these. Because it is at least something for the pet to wear. Defense attribute or an ice damage, or we go for defense and increase gold fine. We're going to go for ice damage on him. Give him a little bit of love. Oh, and he can learn spells too. I forgot. I will throw him on there. And that's a 2-socket. Armor, chance to block, I think. Or strength bonus. I think we're going to go with what we have. Yeah, I'll have him learn some spells. Possibly heal all would be an okay one. Keep him healing us. Boss can't stand to fight me. You can't even fight, bro. Try it. What level are we? We are level... what? We are tolerated. Oh, we're level 9. Okay. So yeah, we're over-leveled compared to the enemies. That doesn't mean we're over-leveled in terms of power. Am I going to die to the final boss? Most likely. Took me several plays of Diablo not to die to Diablo first try. Hey, Skelly bro. I like how there was a skull on top of it to warn me that, hey, it's going to turn into a skeleton. How many more are there? Good lord. You guys done? Nope. More waves. Now, one thing I am noticing, more than whenever I first played this, is the pop-in of the enemies. Because there could very easily be enemies there and there that's just not showing me. It's a classic. Gotta play all the classics, and we're gonna play all the weird stuff too. And that was a hard puzzle. Turn on all the lights. Play with the thermostat, it'll summon the dad. Sorry, I have to make that joke. Oh, the changed one. How changed is he? Spare changed or like full on, here's rolled coin? Oh, he's dead change now. Got a unique in there, too. Let's see. Pet goes... Let's see, we have that one that we need to check. That's going to be two-handed, unfortunately. Our Jenger's second chance is as strong as that. Good lord. I'm gonna check these just to see if there's any like 100+ damage ones. It doesn't seem so. We got a mysterious staff. Grove's champion. Oh, damage per second. It's two-handed. That is, I think, ranged as well.
That is impossible.
It requires magic. Okay, so heal all. You get that. And I don't think we need to give him that. I think we already have that on another character, so I'm not going to bother with it. Yeah, I love the hat in this one. We found it early on. We're probably going to use it to the very end just for the aesthetic. Because I like it. Like Indiana Jones hat. Yo!
Pet has departed.
How weird? As far as like other action RPGs, how weird we're gonna go? Very. There we go. And I do like the fact that we are going to have a healing pet. Hi, guy. What do you have for sale for me? Oh, another heal all. I don't think we can actually stack that on top of the other one. I think we actually have to find a level 2. Yeah, summon skeleton level 2. We have to find the higher level one. We don't have a necklace yet, so that would be kind of nice. Sure. Let's see. You like RTS games? I like them, but I don't think I'm going to be doing a stream of those anytime soon. I want to focus on RPGs first. See, I have to do a little bit of... I have to be smart about the YouTube end of it, unfortunately. If I go straight into doing RTS and strategy games and stuff like that, YouTube won't recommend it to anybody that regularly watches, because it associates my content with X and says I'm authority in X. So if I start doing Y, it'll be okay with it, sort of. But if I start doing C, it'll be like, this doesn't make sense. Who do we recommend it to? I don't know. Show it to random cooker mom. Like, oh no, random cooker mom does not like video games. So one of the weird things about starting like a new channel and stuff like that on YouTube as well. Because it recommends based on demographic, in case you're wondering. So if a bunch of people watch the same thing, then yes, it'll recommend similar people to that the same thing as well. So like if there's a bunch of people watching llama and then they come over and watch my channel, it'll recommend a lot of people from llama videos to mine. Yeah, variety equals bad with the current kind of setup on it. But the way the demographic thing works, and this is something that is a little bit more new, and one thing that is kind of counterintuitive based on how they phrase things, is that the creator, if you watch multiples from like one creator, that is part of the demographic. It's strange. I would have to sit down and like draw diagrams to explain it. The janky algorithm. Yep, I am a slave to the algorithm because this is a majority chunk of my income. Unfortunately. Otherwise, I could be more free with it. It's one reason why I have a Patreon and stuff like that, because if those ever start to take off, that grants you more freedom to do basically what the viewers want kind of thing, as opposed to what the system wants. So I could put more weight into polls and stuff. Go ahead and go down here and get that treasure. I think I can. Should be stairs over here. There's a fishing spot. I suppose we can do like one fishing, I guess. Fishing hole. This is fishing. Got a glooper jelly. It does transform into a gel for 120 seconds. Okay. There. Now our pet is a gel for 2 minutes. The customer is always right. The thing is, you have to realize the customer for YouTube is the advertisers. You, the viewers, are the product. I am just raw materials. In case you're wondering how that all works out. I think in the second one, there's ways to permanently transform your pet. Yeah, it's one thing that has to be, it's one of the most common things that has to be explained whenever you're doing, like, advice things for YouTube as well, because a lot of people are like, oh, the algorithm hates me. No, it doesn't hate you. It doesn't care about you. The algorithm literally does not care about creators. It is all about getting you to watch more stuff. That's all the algorithm cares about. Because the more stuff you watch, the more ads it can serve. Why am I seeing sparkles right there? But yeah, I could go like into the deep end on explaining that kind of stuff. But it's also one reason why I know Llama does this a lot. That's one reason I've mentioned it a few times. Whenever you release things too close, it's not that the video isn't being given a fair chance. It's that you're literally directly competing with yourself. Because it's like, oh, this is something this person might like. Oh, this is something this person might like. It doesn't see that the creator created both the videos. It just shows them both to them. And then if one is more interesting than the other, it actually says, oh, this one's not interesting to these people, so I'll stop showing it to them. So one of the two videos that is less interesting is going to get buried. Yeah, it just doesn't give a crap about you. It gives a crap about the viewer. The whole system is actually based around keeping the viewers on, but that's just because that's more money for them. It's very much business speak kind of things. Whereas, for me, like, as a consumer of YouTube, I care a lot more about the creators than about YouTube. But I do ad block and all that kind of stuff, but I turn it off on specific channels. If that makes sense. Or I'll watch those channels on my phone. Because my phone doesn't have ad block. See, that can go away. Yeah, all of those can go away. Onto a happier topic. What class am I playing? This is the... I forgot what it was. The only female class. It's basically a ranged class. I think assassin kind of rogue character. I think it's like Vengeance or something like that, or... Because you have the tank class, the caster class, and the rogue class. This is the rogue class. Vanquisher, there you go. Thank you. I was like, the V is sticking into my memory. V for Vendetta. You've gotten spoiled by YouTube Premium. Your brother got it, and since you're in a family together, you get benefits of it. Ah! Yeah, it is nice not having to deal with ads. Main reason I don't do... I mean, like, I have ad block on here is because in case I need to capture something or do stuff like that. It keeps a bunch of the stuff from popping up. Which I know, yes, you're not supposed to capture stuff from people. Oh. Oh, light the braziers. Alchemist, Destroyer, and Vanquisher. Caster, Tank, and Rogue. By any other name, are still Tanker, Cast, and Rogue. I'm actually surprised there aren't more like happy, cheery action RPGs. This one's not happy, cheery, but... Because I think it'd be kind of interesting if they did more, like, kid-appropriate action RPGs. Like this one, I would be fine letting my niece and nephew play. Diablo 4 and Diablo 1, maybe not. Diablo 3... probably yes. Diablo 2, no. Melee, physical range, and magical range. I mean, yeah, you can bust them down to a lot of stuff. I mean, there are other power fantasies, but you really can... The only one that's missing from the list for action RPGs is healer. That's because most games do not favor healers. I think the only, like, proper action RPG, and it's kind of almost more of a CRPG, would be Dungeon Siege and your nature mages. I might reset my skills, like use one of the skill reset potions that I have, and switch over to just like really heavy crit damage and not even take the lightning trap. We'll see whenever we get back to town next. Torchlight 3, yeah, Torchlight in general is a bit more kid-friendly. It is meant to just be action-y, colorful fun. It does it way better than others that have tried that, though. Like, this one, I really do easily prefer this over things like Fate. Because there's actually a story here. There's actually depth to it. It's just not so deep and so dark and grim that it would probably disturb a younger kid. I say younger kids, they're teenagers, but still. I'm old, I can call them kid. And I'll probably, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll probably respec whenever we can get a better trap. Yay for slow enemies! Because skill-wise... Yeah, we could ditch this. And go for, like, just skip over these and start getting these kind of traps that are just higher damage. That one drains enemies' armor. This one has a with piercing flechette, so it's going to deal, I think, physical damage. And we have shock trap, which is our lightning trap. Bird noise. I can't do a wide variety of bird noises. This is going to be another boss fight? Yes.
Abomination here.
Okay, we'll summon the friends. Just bodies. I'm gonna tank you. Get off of my face, please. Yeah, we're literally just tanking the boss. All the ads. That was a large swarm.
My inventory is full.
Let's see. That can replace those. Let's go ahead and start identifying some of these. Leather mantle increases all ice damage. No. Those can go in. Gloves we might be able to use. Nope. Fighting staff, no. But we can identify the rings, see if they're better for our pet. Fire resistant health. No. Magic attribute bonus, no. I think after that we do go to town. And for those wondering, this is a game that does everything the same size as well, and it does just fine. Character-wise, let's go for more dexterity. When in doubt, dexterity out. Okay, let's sell some stuff.
Not possible.
I don't think we got too many more spells in there, did we? No, we did not. For the pet, I think I could get Fireball. Have a Fireball pet. Or Summon Flaming Sword. Let's go ahead and give him Summon Flaming Sword so he'll just summon friends for us.
Bye.
There you go, little buddy. You can now summon Flaming Swords.
Hail! Take care now.
Is Titan Quest in the same vein? You remember getting gifted to you quite a while back. You never got around to checking out. It's more like Grim Dawn. It's actually made by the same developers as Grim Dawn, just different company. It's a lot more complex than this. It's got more layers to it. You can dual class, and yeah, there's a few other things. Okay, time for gambling. Okay, weapons. Well, there's a one-handed weapon. 125 damage, not socketed or anything, and it just does +7 physical damage. I think we're going to stick with the one we have, but we'll put that on swap. We'll sell this thing. Yeah.
Goodbye.
That means we can actually gamble on this one a little bit.
Day.
Let's see. Enchant.
Fortune is kind to
Created a new socket.
Hello,
Cool.
sir.
2
Fortune
sockets.
is kind to you.
Farewell. Good day.
You are unlucky.
I don't think... Yeah, disenchant chance 6%, 1441. We don't have the gold for that. Less... Although this might actually be better in it. Electrical damage. Health recovery per second. Yeah, those might be going into that. This can be sold.
See ya.
What can we sell? Because I'm not terribly attached to anything that's in here. That is so much better. Yeah, we're not going to use any of that stuff. We are going to sell the greens. Got a fish here. Magic attribute bonus. Sure, we'll eat the fish. There. Might as well just get those out of there, because I'm not going to use them. It's like I'm sitting here on items from years ago. There we go.
See ya.
Hello there.
One last attempt. Nothing happened.
Frowns on you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's going to be a better one, but we can just swap between them. Down we go for more. But yeah, I would say Titan Quest is going to be one of the harder ones to get through for me, because it starts to drag at a certain point. Like, really rough drag.
Begun
You've
a
released
new
the
quest.
Overseer from his madness. Now we can investigate his library. Ah, here are his notes. He mentions searching for an ember forge in a dwarven fortress, much deeper in this mountain. He believed it would cleanse the corruption from his awakened ancestors. I will return here another time to learn more, but this ember forge sounds promising. Come, let's go further down. We may not have much time.
Okay, we can follow her down. We are level 10. So we can start getting these skills. That's 15, 20, 25. So starting at probably 15, we might respec. Just to get a better trap.
The beauty of these sunken gardens shines through an age of dust and decay. Why did they fall to ruin? Could the same corruption that affects me now be responsible for this centuries-old destruction? The thought that this blight could be so ancient unnerves me. But if it consumes me, I must go deep enough that I can never escape to do harm. And there is still hope. A fool's hope.
A fool's hope. And I do find it really nice in this game, despite all being just go downstairs like Diablo 1, the environments are so much more varied. Because we have the library, we have the various dungeons, and we have like this lush green
These
area.
ruins. I've read of them. This is Astheria. Their discoveries are the foundation of my art. Oh, I wish Brink could see this. I have reactivated these 3 rune gates, but it is the 4th that leads deeper. Some threat must have caused the Assyrians to disable it. The destination glyphs are missing. We'll need to find those missing glyphs to continue. Search the active gates while I study this chamber. Hurry, there are
Yay! It's just hop into the portals and clear them out. Allow you to remain in place during combat. Yeah, I know, hold shift. Hey, it's flayers. You like flayers? I like flayers. Flayers. Flayer cake. Get out of there. My pet did not get the memo. Okay, big mana potions. We are getting to the point where we're going to just start getting big potions in general. So as we burn through our normal ones, we'll definitely be ditching the old ones. Do I want to bother keeping that? No. those are your Flayer Shamans. Now, one thing that I think a lot of people forget in Diablo 2, by the way, and I've had this actually come up a few times in comments, is that people don't seem to realize that Flayer Shamans can revive Flayers. It's just lower priority on their AI. Actually can completely revive them. What are you? Mimic Pike the Mangler. He's actually hurting. Actually, his little friend is hurting. And we'll know we're getting near the end of the difficulty whenever we end up getting the good. Yeah, that just doesn't do much damage anymore. Whenever we start getting the good potions. Always a good way to keep track of basically what your position is in the game as far as like how far along you are. Just look at what kind of restoration items you're getting. Got him. If I remember correctly, this was probably the more annoying of the areas, but I could be wrong. I seem to remember having trouble with one of the dungeons here. That can actually go on our weapon swap. We're not completely defenseless whenever we swap to replenish life. Do we have a rapid fire skill? Not yet. I think we might eventually get one. Let's see, Frost Pylum. Actually, no, it doesn't look like it. Because we've got dual wield there. Magic weapon, pet mastery. Yeah, we don't. Well, that sucks. As fast as we'll ever attack. Oh no.
You have triggered a trap.
I'm not too upset about it. This actually feels fine. Considering the pace of the game. Okay, don't want to be next to that when we pop it. Boop. But yeah, the pacing of the actual like shots doesn't feel as slow as it probably looks. Because it's kind of appropriate for the number of enemies you normally encounter. Of course, yes, you're going to have the like swarm things like the little flare guys. But that's what we have the AoE for. Hi, Flaming Sword. Go, Flaming Sword! Oh, that Flaming Sword is doing work. I'm glad I gave Dog Flaming Sword. He's a healer, and he's basically a cleric. He's got spiritual weapon, and he's got healing. I just realized that. We have made cat cleric. I'm going to call it dog about 97 times, because that's the default. I do wish we could get some, like, reliably get drops of, like, single-handed guns, but there's probably a downside to dual wielding. There usually is, because everyone's afraid of making it overpowered, that it never gets to be actually overpowered. Okay, pet, do you need any of this? I don't want you to sell that. Okay, identify that. Nope. And nope. Okay, so you can go sell stuff, my dude.
Has departed.
We'll kill the little pygmies without you. if you want to like request a specific action RPG, probably best to do it in comments rather than in chat, because chat does get preserved, but I'd have to sit there and watch through the entire video to just read it. Whereas in a comment, that makes it easier for me to like go back and be like, okay, here's videos where people would be asking for this. Let's see which ones they have as their requests. We're really not taking much damage. I wish we could fire them both at once, all Lara Croft style, but I don't think any of the classes get that ability. Although I think all classes can use the guns. I could be wrong. Staff gone. Let's see.
Your pet has returned.
All of 400 gold. Didn't return with much, my friend. But he returned with enough. And that I didn't have to go back to town and do those myself. Get rid of the spider. Nope, I didn't want settings. I'm trying to click on the enemy. There you go.
Fame has increased.
And fame increases our skill levels too. Sweet. Oh, level 7. Yeah, we need another level for that. So let's go ahead and get more lightning orb. We're going to be respeccing anyway. Might as well make it decent. Do I know V Rising? Yes. I've actually done a review of V Rising. They've done a lot of changes to it since I played it last. So I might go back and check it again, but for that one I would actually probably want to like start a community server or something for. Just let people play in it. That would involve money, which I don't have a lot of. But that would be kind of fun. D-Rising with the community. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's more of a crafting survival game where you have to like chop down a bunch of trees and do all that kind of stuff. I found the default levels of grinding on it to be kind of arduous, but if you adjust them to be your kind of play style, it gets a little bit better. Because at least whenever it first launched, it would take hours just to like get the stuff to build a wall. Which, yes, I understand some people want that. It very much arc in that respect and stuff, but stop stabbing me in the butt, please. Okay, so here's the glyph room. I should probably stop just picking up everything, but the fact that we can send the pet back kind of makes me just want to. Ooh, the oppressor. Cast it. Why can I not? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. I was pressing 2 instead of 3. Wolves of Midgard. I have that one as well. I haven't actually played it. I have it because I got it as part of, I think, Humble Bundle. So we got one glyph. Oh, I remember why I found this place irritating. Deal with them, minion. I'm going to be giving you crap to... And let's identify you. Oh, he's picking up stuff. Smart heavy mantle, no. Belt, no. Leather hat, no. Strength attribute, increased magic find? Ooh. We'll go with magic find, why not? %2% increased magic find, 330 health. Yeah, we'll go just pass this down. That is strength attribute on that, so we don't really need that on too many things. Let's go ahead and identify the stuff that we have. These boots are going to be better. Increase all ice damage. I prefer lightning damage, but it's just got better stats on a lot of things.
I can't.
So we need defense up to get that. That's fine. Okay, you are going to go sell that stuff while I... Yeah, like next level up, we can actually just equip that. Sweet. If I remember to do defense. Pet. Yeah, you're full, go sell.
Your pet has departed.
We're still getting decent experience. You can see it move with every single enemy kill, so that's still decent for me. Cast fireballs. Oh no! Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Hey, you keep summoning stuff. I will just do my own thing. Eye of Sight. Okay, Nox, you like the Eye of Sight darkness? RPG ever did that? Oh, the line of sight, yeah. There's very few games that do that because it can be implemented very badly.
It's no one.
If you're not careful, it can be done very, very badly. So we just go for the second portal now? We're going to have to upgrade our guns again fairly soon. I'm starting to feel it slow down. I am going to have to go back to town and get myself more ID scrolls. But yeah, a lot of action RPGs just rely on C-Pack, keep moving towards pack. Not getting crits very often. There we go. And now we get like two right after each other. Yeah.
A trap has been sprung.
Okay, minion should be back and he'll start healing me.
Has returned.
Or at least he should. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, next level up. I just need to be reminded. Defense, defense, defense. Yeah, there's a lot of... I liked Nox a lot. I still do like Nox a lot. We might end up going through and replaying as the other two classes again. Wizard we actually had a proper LP of on the channel before, though, so... And there was a lot of swearing, because, you know... Yeah, the Wizard one is probably one of the harder ones, in my opinion, as far as the, like, final fight of it goes. There's our level up. Sweet. Okay, so character-wise, defense, so we can put the new boots on. Da-da-da-da! New boots! And we did get a new gun. 125 armor degraded per shot. Okay. Not as good as our current one as far as just, like, bonuses, but way better on damage. So I think we'll go like this. Defense, defense. Gotta get that defense. Skill-wise, more crit. Currently at 11. Wait, what? Is that not going up on crit? Or did we lose some crit chance for some? We might have lost crit chance for something we swapped out. That's fine. As long as it's double digit, I'm kind of content with crit chance. Played the online Nox a ton, capture the flag in deathmatch. Yeah. PvP scene for it was still active a couple of years ago. I don't know if it still is now, but the longevity of it is testament to like how well it was done. Okay, ouch.
You have triggered a trap.
Wish I could just transfer all the stats from like the low level one onto just a new one with more stats. More damage. Okay, there's another fishing hole. Don't need that. Let's see, I may have to actually go after we get this glyph, by the way. Because I am getting, like, famished. Kind of hoping we'd get past this floor before the end of the stream. And we'll probably be back later with another stream if I'm able to finish writing the Diablo 4 post-beta review thing going on. Because I want mine to be actually, you know, properly written as opposed to just quick first impressions. If you want to hear first impressions, we talked about it during the little stream. Shimmering Ember. Another one. And there were plenty of opinions given in chat as well. It's on the stream archives. It's not going to go on the Let's Play Everything channel because it would be way out of place there. So I might actually just set up a channel just for writing kind of things. Let's see. I don't know how I'd actually brand that channel. Wouldn't make a lot of sense to just be out in the middle of nowhere just writing reviews on random stuff. And I went to great lengths to hide the other things I'm actually currently writing on, though I probably shouldn't have done that because it's whatever. By great lengths, I mean set the editing thing to full screen. I usually write in not full screen. I usually write with the other topics I'm looking at over on the left-hand side so I can hop between them and write a little bit on each day. I'm shooting them in the butts because they've got plural. Die, you little pygmy fools. There's another chanter. I do have priority as like which way I'm trying to target some of these guys. It's just hard to see which one's which in the middle of a crowd. Hey, stop walking away from me. And these guys in particular are irritating.
A trap has been sprung.
Okay, upstairs we go. I'm debating whether I want leftover beef bulgogi or whether I want to just make something from scratch. Because yes, I have leftover beef bulgogi in the fridge. But I over-vegged it a bit. So it's kind of like, eh. Because I am very, I eat a little too much meat, like health-wise, as far as like what I should be. But you only live once. I know it's not good for me, but I still do it. Kind of situation. And my homemade pizzas are actually fairly healthy the way I make them. My inventory is full. No. Spells. We've got heal self, elemental protection, and frost. Make sure some scratch with the bulgogi. I mean, it's already cooked. It's beef, cabbage, carrots, a few other things, and bulgogi sauce. Already cooked into stuff. This is going to swap over to that, and we're going to get rid of it. Increased experience gain. Yes, please. Okay, you get to go sell our crap.
Your pet has departed.
Bulgogi pizza? I mean, I could. If I was gonna do pizza right now, it'd probably either be like buffalo chicken non-pizza or maybe homemade breadsticks, which are both unhealthy for me, but still not terrible. I can put veggies on them. Made a Reuben pizza with St. Patty's Day leftovers. Getting creative there. 362 crit strike. I don't know what good damage in this is, but I feel like we're still doing decent damage. Come on after me. There you go. There's another one down. And yes, the deeper you go, the longer it takes your pet to come back. That's just a consistent thing in pretty much all of the games that use your pet to sell stuff. Oh, hi, it's Giant Spider. Lose Doom. Run away. Got him. Slows down while they're grabbing the stuff, but it's fine. I do like that the lecterns that have your scrolls and stuff for like identification and town portal are fairly common, because that does make life a lot easier. Okay, increase magic find by 5%. Oh no, all fire damage by 5%, not magic find. Ice damage, maybe. But yeah. I like cooking, I just don't like cooking just for me. If I started a restaurant, you just have to eat what I make, though. Big Al's Tavern. There we go. I just start a Big Al's Tavern. Let's have it be random food, whatever I feel like cooking that day. You show up, you pay 20 bucks, you eat for as long as you want, and then you go the hell home. Dude, fountain drinks, don't talk to me, leave a tip on the table, I'll clean it later. Just the saltiest buffet you've ever been to, and I don't mean flavor-wise. I think I would wager for speedrunning this, you just town portal back home and then take the waypoint kind of thing to the glyph thing instead of walking with it this entire way. This is my hunch. Cast fireballs. Yeah, it resurrects pygmies. It is literally just a flare. I'm so glad we got the town portal spell, though. That makes life so much easier. Okay, back to town we go. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. I might come back later with some more streaming, but... Oh, wait, no, we're not done with this yet. I need to get back to the little glyph spot. So we're not going to do that until we get there. It's like, I'm looking forward to food. I am close to food. I am not close to food. I have a whole other floor to do. Do find it weird those are called shades. They emit light. It is the exact opposite of shade. Does this not... Yeah, it just brings us down here. That or I might just settle for some yogurt. Because I do have yogurt in there that needs to be eaten. Does not flee. He's extra fast. Okay, so he can punch our little friend. Not really hurting Frumpkin very much. Yes, Orange Cat has to be named Frumpkin, by the way. It is mandatory. Okay, is that just gonna be better than this? Stronger than the matchlock? Oh, we were on that one for a while. Okay, Eagle Eye is the one that we want. We were using the weaker setup for a while. Insulated spike torso, magic attribute. Honestly, they're both really good. I think we're going to go for the resistances, though. I'll skip selling it, just to be on the safe side. Do I have cottage cheese? Unfortunately, I do not right now. I like cottage cheese. I don't have any. For a while there, it was hard to get. We have enough to do some more enchants whenever we get back to town. Actually, let's see. If we swap this out... Okay, so that's 144 and 52. If we swap Eagle Eye out for that one, yeah, we don't have a lot of great stuff in it, but that might give us significantly more damage. It might just be better just to punch harder with every single shot, although we're not punching very hard with these compared to the other weapon anyway. 98 to 196. 80 to 159. Yeah, it's not as big of a difference as I thought it would be. So yeah, I think this setup might be what we go for. Yeah, that's the one we're going to go for. We not only have life replenish as we stand still. I think that's our exit right there. Yeah, since I have leftovers, I should be eating the leftovers. Got him. Yay, we got another glyph. That's our second one done. We now have 2 of them in here. Let's identify our stuff. 2 armor, critical chance. Yeah, way better than our gloves. Starting to get a weird look going on here, but decreased vendor prices, increased missile range. Ooh, longer range shots. Yay! Yeah, that's actually fairly decent. We'll deal with that. But I'm going to go ahead and call that a stream. I'm going to go get some food because I am grumbling, literally. And I should have some uploads started. I need to finish writing that and all that fun jazz. So we'll probably, judging by how far we got, we'll probably finish this either tomorrow or maybe, like, tie it up at the end of Thursday and then test out some other games. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for everybody joining in. Bye.